Hey guys, it's me, Drew. Welcome back to my channel. I am surrounded by fall candles right now, and my heart could not be happier. Can the weather please get the memo? Okay? I love fall. My house is decorated for fall. My house smells like fall, and it is about to be fall overload here because I have my Caramel Sundays fall candle haul from the August restock. The August restock was absolutely wild. If you're new here, hello and welcome. Caramel Sundays is an independent retailer who creates candles, laundry detergent, hand soap, etc. And Caramel Sundays is 100% non-toxic, phthalate-free, all the things, non-toxic soy candles, and I fell in love with them last year, but I fell in love with them after their fall season, which I heard was their epic season, and oh my gosh, I had a little taste of it in July, or was it June? June restock, and I was like, oh, okay, Caramel Sundays doesn't mess around when it comes to fall, and they also released their coveted Halloween candles during this launch. So I have 7 of their smaller candles and 3 of their big 40-ounce candles. I wanted 4. I had 4 in my cart, but pumpkin cashmere sold out literally like that. I was waiting on my computer for the 2-minute early access code, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the link down below, sign up for their texts. They are Hunger Games style candles, guys. I'm not going to lie. The things sell out fast. They pour thousands of candles a month, and they put them on the website at one time, and they sell out insane. They sell out because they're great. Don't believe all that BS out there that says they don't smell or there's only hype around them. No, the candles perform so well. I've been burning, it's not lit right now, but the toasted pumpkin crunch in my living room, and every time I walk in the room, it smells like homemade pumpkin muffins. 10 out of 10, cannot explain how much I love their candles. They're getting a bigger warehouse for a reason. Their candles are great. They've been in business 8 years. I rest my case. But what's even better is out of all the candles that I'm showing you, only one that does happen to be my favorite of the order, but I rest my case, is coming back September 14th for the restock. Now, if you look on their Instagram does say September 7th, but they're in the process of looking for a new warehouse and expanding, so they are pushing their restock back by a week. So it will be September 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a wish list, and let me tell you, I will sit down and film that for you prior to the launch. But I have all the scent notes here ready to share. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, let's start with the 22-ounce 2-wick candles, and we're going to start with the Halloween candles. I picked up 4 of the Halloween candles, and the first one was Hocus Pocus. Now, this one originally was not on my wish list because I tried Autumn Jam, which they say is very similar to Hocus Pocus. Just this one has a little bit of a mahogany note, but I've been loving those masculine mahogany type fragrances lately, and my cashmere pumpkin jumped my cart instantly, so I figured I will add this. So the notes on Halloween or Hocus Pocus say, the Sanderson sisters are whipping up a batch of Salem's finest autumn jam, and it's going to take all the children in the land. Oh, where did it go? All the children in the land of, enchantment. Top notes of apple and citrus, middle notes of cranberry, spice, and mahogany, and a bottom note of wood and dried clove. All right, let me tell you, this is so yummy. If you watch my empties video, I talked about Autumn Jam. I burned an entire 40-ounce candle of it, and this does smell incredibly similar, but it does have like a little bit of a woodsiness to it. It's very subtle on that woodsiness. So, like, if I was blindfolded and I had this in front of me, I would think it was Autumn Jam. So if you loved that, this is a very, very similar. But I will say, this is such a great fall scent. If you like cranberry and clove and citrus and any of those type of notes, You are going to love this. This is totally like, well, I was going to say like the name says, but like an autumn jam, like cranberry, clove, citrus, all of those notes, like on a cheese. There's no cheese in this, but like all those warm notes together in like a delicious fall bakery jam goodness. So Hocus Pocus here, and the label is adorable with those little pumpkins and witches hats. Obsessed. Really excited about that one. Next, oh my gosh, Halloweentown. Look at that picture. I'm absolutely obsessed. And Halloweentown says, Calabar has opened the gates to Halloweentown, and Marnie Cromwell is whipping up something serious in the ghoulish sweet shop. Caramelized brown sugar, butter, and coconut blend with sweet cream, butterscotch, pumpkin chai, and musk. This is phenomenal. This is such a butterscotch pumpkin pie fragrance. If you like rich, sweet, decadent gourmands, you definitely need to try this. I will say coconut, when I say coconut blended with pumpkin, I'm sold. And I'll explain why, because I don't like coconut fragrances typically, but the coconut blended with like a pumpkin or a butterscotch, it just makes it extra creamy. Almost like if you think putting like coconut milk in a pumpkin pie recipe, it will just make it more creamy, more rich, more luscious. And that's what this smells like. This is not a coconut candle. So if you see coconut, don't run away if you don't like coconut fragrances. This is a rich, sweet, butterscotch pumpkin pie. Like if I said you could rename this to butterscotch pumpkin pie, and I would be sold. Also, look at how yellow it is because of all those oils. No unscented candles here. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is so yummy, so bakery, so sweet. You have to like sweet fragrances to like this. But if you like sweet, but you don't want anything like spicy, overly cinnamony, anything like that, definitely try that one. New this year, Witching Hour. We have a little witch's hat here. People are obsessed with this. Witching Hour is one of our new scents this year and is unlike anything you've ever smelled. With notes of cranberry and iced ginger snap blended together, not only do you get the cranberry nostalgia of autumn that we all know and love, but you also get the ginger spice to warm up this fragrance. Topped with a little sweetness, it is going to become your new favorite fall candle. Oh my gosh. Now I have to be honest. This whole collection is phenomenal. It's my least favorite out of all of them, but it's not a bad fragrance. I love cranberry. I'm not the biggest fan of ginger snap, but like I would never order a ginger snap candle just on its own. But because this is one of the owner's favorites, I wanted to try it. It's nice. It is that more tart cranberry, where like in the Hocus Pocus, it's more of a creamy, fruity cranberry. This is definitely more tart cranberry. And then you get that zip of the ginger from the ginger snap. You know how ginger, when you eat it, which I do not like anything with ginger, it has like that burning note almost in the back of your throat when you eat it. Burning taste, not burning note. And you get that ginger snap like fragrance in here, that ginger. But with Caramel Sundays candles, especially her gourmands, they just expand so much when you warm them. And she raves about this Sierra, one of the owners. So I'm definitely excited to try it. Like I said, it's my least favorite, but they're all phenomenal. These also weren't sent to me in PR. So I love candles. I pay for them. I wait just like you guys. I miss out on things just like you guys. These are not sent to me in PR. I don't, get them for free. Don't think that. So anyway, excited to try it. Next, we have a Trick or Treat, and this one she was very excited for everyone to try who's new to Caramel Sundays. This is one of their best sellers. You'd have to be made of stone to not love this dark and delicious Trick or Treat candle that blends lemon and orange zest, brewed together with sweet caramel apple and vanilla, then topped with velvet musk. To us, this screams Halloween, hence the name Trick or Treat. Now, this is super interesting. I really like it, but it's so hard to describe. It is sweet and candy-like. You can get caramel, like a caramel apple. We'll discuss caramel apple in a minute. But yeah, this is sweet. You do get the lemon and the red fruit. You definitely get the caramel apple. This is one I think you have to buy to experience it. It's too hard to tell by the scent notes. It almost just smells like a hodgepodge of Halloween candy. You know those caramel apple lollipops that were like super, super, super popular a couple years ago? This smells like if those were in a bowl with miscellaneous Halloween candy. Not chocolates. There's no chocolate note in here. But it is like a fruity, sugary, sweet candy with caramel apple, if that makes any sense. Yeah. I'm a very visual person, so like when I smell a fragrance, I like to think of the mood, memory that it creates. And when I think of that scent, I think of, like I said, a bowl filled with different candies like lemon heads, Sour Patch Kids, like all those like candies. And then there's caramel apple lollipops on top. Really, really yummy. Next, we have, I'm obsessed with this label, pumpkin cinnamon roll. Look at how cute that little clip art is. I'm obsessed. And the notes on pumpkin cinnamon roll. It is officially fall, and it's time to bake up the best pumpkin-filled treats. Our pumpkin cinnamon roll candle has notes of cinnamon, vanilla icing, pumpkin spice, and clove, making it the perfect foodie favorite. This is yummy. Listen, if you like toasted pumpkin crunch, which was in the last restock, and this one, it was my favorite out of the last restock, this is phenomenal. It has that same bakery pumpkin note, which just tells me Caramel Sundays does the best pumpkin. Like, out of all the brand's pumpkins that I've tried recently, they do the best. It is so sweet. It has the right amount of spice, like a real cinnamon forward spice, and it's so funny. I'm obsessed. Story time with Drew. I'm obsessed with the lemon loaf at Starbucks. I love their lemon loaf. And my coworker always is like, I'm getting a Starbucks order. You want a lemon loaf? And it's always yes. They were sold out of lemon loaf the other day. And I was like, still craving like a pastry. I love a sweet treat. And I got their coffee cake. I've never had the Starbucks coffee cake before. It was so good. And it was warm, which anytime a cake or like a sweet treat is warm, it's just even better. This is the topping of the cinnamon coffee cake. Like, I don't necessarily, no knock to Caramel Sundays, pumpkin cinnamon roll. This could be called coffee cake, like cinnamon coffee cake, and I would believe it. It's all about the name and marketing the name, but if I don't see the name and I close my eyes, I get cinnamon coffee cake. So if you like that real thick, crumbly cinnamon crunch topping on a coffee cake, this is it. Not that thing at Bath & Body Works cinnamon coffee cake. No, this is cinnamon coffee cake. Oh, okay. Phenomenal. Obsessed. Definitely want that in a big size. Next, we have a cinnamon apple donut. Now, I also picked this up in the hand soap. Totally forgot to bring it in here. It's actually in my kitchen right now. I love the Caramel Sundays hand soaps. I talk about before, I'm a gel person versus a foam soap person, which I know is in the minority, but I love gel soap and I love their hand soap formula. All right, so cinnamon apple donut begins with an apple cider scent, which blends beautifully with a fried donut. The fragrance has a spicy cinnamon finish, which rests on a sweet, sugary vanilla base with tonka bean and musk. Now, immediately, and I already know people are going to probably ask, how does this compare to the cult favorite Homeworks Hot Cider Donut? It's a night and day difference. Hot Cider Donut from Homeworks is more of the cakey vanilla donut with the cinnamon and the sugar. This is more the apple cider in the donut. You totally get the apple. You totally get the cinnamon. It's a different cinnamon than the pumpkin cinnamon roll. That's more spicy cinnamon. Alexa, stop. It's more spicy cinnamon, where this is more of a sweet, rich, like almost like an ooey gooey cinnamon. Like cinnamon apple donut totally makes sense on this. It feels like this is a donut that's fresh out of the oven or the fryer, you're at like a market and you're biting into the apple or the donut and there's chunks of apple in the donut. Hot cider donut, while there are notes of apple in it, I don't really smell apple. This is apple forward. This totally is nostalgia in a jar though. Like those fall bakeries, like those fall festivals. You pop it in there, phenomenal. 10 out of 10, no notes, love. And now we have to go on a journey. Fall cider. I love Cider Lane. If anybody asks me, Drew, what is your favorite fall fragrance of all time? It's Cider Lane from Bath & Body Works. They never bring it back. They rarely bring it back. It is back this year. Bath & Body Works candles, I have a love-hate relationship. I love the fragrances, but I do not like the burn. They're super inconsistent. When I heard rumblings that fall cider from Caramel Sundays is basically a dupe, I was like, this is, if I miss out on everything else in this order and I get fall cider, I'll be happy. Okay, are you ready? The notes read, our brand new fall staple candle combines warm caramel, tart apples, and warm brown sugar for a delicious and decadent, amazing seasonal must-have. I have thoughts. First off, this is phenomenal, and I have not smelled the Cider Lane candle in a long time, but it is back in stores and I have to smell it. But to me, to my nose, I also picked up a 40 ounce in CaramelDipped Apple. I think this is more similar. I don't know. I have to smell it again. They are both so good. So close that I couldn't even tell you. Like, I have to go and get a Cider Lane candle for research purposes to see which one of these is more close. And I will definitely do a post about it because Cider Lane is the best candle of all time. The CaramelDipped Apple smells like, and this is a no knock to the candle, the Caramel Sundays, to anything, because I love it. You know when you go to the grocery store in the fall time and the apple section, and then they have like an end cap, and it has like the tubs of caramel, which is literally fake. I mean, there's probably not one ingredient that is real in there, but it tastes amazing, right? Like, it tastes amazing. The CaramelDipped Apple smells like that caramel, which is great. Like, I love that fakey, delicious, sweet caramel with a juicy apple. Like, if you cut this open, like a Mrs. Prindables apple, which I shouldn't even say that because Mrs. Prindables are phenomenal. And if you've never had a Mrs. Prindables caramel apple, what are you doing with your life? Because Mrs. Prindables caramel apples are 10 out of 10 and have the best caramel. This smells like a caramel apple. Like, if I closed my eyes, you didn't tell me what this fragrance was, I would know this is a CaramelDipped Apple. Like, I would know it's a caramel apple. It's phenomenal. Like, I cannot describe CaramelDipped Apple better. Fall cider, it's also great. Like, I don't know what is so different about them. So the notes on CaramelDipped Apple are, let's break it down. Apple, red fruit, peach, green leaves, caramel, warm cinnamon, sweet vanilla, and brown sugar. And then fall cider is spiced cider, tart apple, caramel, warm brown sugar, and clove. So is it just cinnamon in one and clove in the other? I don't know. So let me know. Did you order both? Did you order one? Did you order the other? I'm dying to know what you think. Either way, it's phenomenal. This is launching in hand soap next month. Oh, I'm getting it. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. And they say this is closer to a dupe, so I imagine it is. And it's just because my brain hasn't smelled Cider Lane in so long, I can't remember it. But I know I loved Cider Lane, and I love both of those. Like, I would go to battle for either of these. They're both great. Next, the second I opened the box, I smelled Dad's blueberry cobbler. Like, this thing was permeating the box. Caramel Sundays candles make me so happy. I don't care that I spent hundreds of dollars on candles. It makes me happy, right? Oh, oh my God. Okay, let's talk Dad's blueberry cobbler. A buttery bakery crust sets the base of this wild blueberry and brown sugar candle. Sweet vanilla bean and warm spiced cinnamon create the perfect finish for Dad's famous blueberry cobbler. This is another one, you don't even need the notes to know what this is. It smells like blueberry cobbler. Like, all you need is ice cream. I love a cobbler. I love a peach cobbler. I love an apple cobbler. I love a cherry cobbler. I love a blueberry cobbler. It's just like pie, but better. Like, you know? And this smells just like blueberry cobbler. Like, I can't get too complex. I can't get too in-depth. All I can say, it smells like a blueberry cobbler. And if her dad makes blueberry cobbler like this, I need a blueberry cobbler. It's great. It's so great. I love it. Guys, I just want it to be fall. I really do. I hate summer. I've talked about hating summer forever. And doing this kind of candle haul just makes me so happy. I just want to turn on the Gilmore Girls after this and just cozy up with warm cider, lighting these amazing candles and just feeling so comfortable. But the second I walk outside, I want to melt because I'm literally sweating from every pore of my body. But this is phenomenal, okay? I rest my case. Now, last but not least, Poison Pear. Pear, the lost and forgotten stepchild of the fall fruits. Everybody talks about apple. Everybody talks about pumpkin. Cranberry's up there, but poor pear doesn't get any love. I really love pear fragrances. So when I saw this was on the list, well, I'm not going to lie, Bourbon Donut was on the list, but they had an issue getting the oil. It was replaced with this. And I said, you know what? Sierra and I were chatting, and she goes, you need this in a 40 ounce. It's phenomenal. So the notes on Poison Pear are, fall dreams are officially coming true with our brand new Poison Pear fragrance. Beautifully blended of warm baked apples. Beautifully blended notes of warm baked pears, mascarpone, caramel, vanilla, and praline make this an autumn must without any of the spices. Okay, I love mascarpone cheese. Have you eaten mascarpone cheese? It's just like a sweeter cream cheese almost. Like, if you like cream cheese, you'll probably like mascarpone cheese. It's delicious, super sweet, yummy, and this, she nailed it on the head in the description. There's no spice. This is just a sweet pear. There is a great restaurant, again, everything goes back to food with me. I mean, this is a foodie fragrance, right? But there's a great seafood restaurant near us called Off the Hook. It's a high-end seafood restaurant. Their desserts are 10 out of 10. Like, I will not finish my food just so I can have a dessert there. And they have this pear dessert in the fall. This smells like it. It's like, I'm going to use like chantilly cream on top of pear. Like, a pear was sliced, put on the skillet, so it gets a little bit caramelized. There's a little bit of a caramel drizzle, not like the cheap grocery store caramel, like high-end, homemade, spend hours, well, not hours, but spend time over the stove making the caramel. The ice cream on top, vanilla bean ice cream, is just melting over the pear, and there's like a crumble on top, but like a cake crumble, not a spice, like no spice, like she said. This is great. And I've even told her this too. This needs to get hot. Like, I feel like you need to like this to experience it. And I already know it's getting cool next weekend. I looked at the weather. It's going down into the 60s. I'm so excited. It was 92 degrees today. I'm so ready for 60-degree weather. No air condition. This is going on my coffee table. The second it gets cool to experience this, so I know if I need more, because she's obsessed and it smells amazing on cold. I just need to light it up. I have never been so excited for a candle haul, but listen, I've told you before and I'll say it again, I love caramel sundaes. I really, really do. Their laundry soap is incredible. I'm working through some other laundry soap that I have tons of in my laundry room, but I would love to convert to their laundry soap fully because it really is phenomenal. Their hand soaps are great. Their candles are great. I love their product. I really do. I will stand by that with anybody. Send me a DM and tell me their candles don't smell. I can smell them. I actually just lit Always Autumn in my bedroom, which is their dupe for the Autumn fragrance at Bath & Body Works, which I love, is phenomenal. So really excited to get some fall candle burning. Let me know. I know the restock was rough this last round. People bought them up, but again, they sell out for a reason, you guys. Please sign up for the texts. I will leave that link down below. If you sign up, it's like text the word candle to 77948. Could not be the right number, but I feel like that is on my head. You get 2 minutes of early access. You need that 2 minutes because the things sell out really, really quickly. Subscribe to my channel. I'll talk more about these in depth in my empties videos. I'll share what I'm picking up in the next restock. Really excited. I hope you're loving the new background. I'm loving it. It feels really great to just sit and chill on the couch. And can I just share, look at these. I got these last year. Anyone else obsessed with jelly cats? I love jelly cats. They are the cutest. And this little pumpkin is just phenomenal. Look at him. He's just sitting there having a great time. Bartholomew Pumpkin Bear. I just love being surrounded by all things cozy. Always have, always will. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time I upload a video here on YouTube. Make it a better world, and as always, be kind. Bye, guys.